Hey everyone, it's your girl. Welcome back to Glow Beauty Wellness here on YouTube. And in today's video, I want to talk about the obvious, the elephant in the room, the current events that are going on right now. And just a quick update on the detox. I'm still doing the detox. I did have cooked food twice, okay, in the evening, like on two different occasions for dinner. One, because due to the current shit show, I've just been needing some comfort food, okay? And so I believe in listening to the body, and that's what I did. I had some mahi mahi, a little bit of cilantro lime rice, and then green beans. And then another day I had some grilled chicken and broccoli and zucchini. So that was that. But so basically 95% of the time, raw, vegan, water, and in the book, it says that I can have organic wine. I'm just not a drunkard about it. That's all. That's all. So moving on. At this point, we all know what's going on. And I've tried to record this video on several different occasions because on May 28th, I posted a picture on Instagram in which I said, May 28th, protect your energy. And one of the hashtags was energy harvesting. So I can spot a scam. Okay, I know a scam when I see one. I know an energy scam when I see one in anything that is on mainstream media, the news, whatever. With something outrageous that everybody's going to be pissed off about. That's the energy scam. Okay? And so I was asked, well, Shakira, did you go out and protest? Absolutely not. Because, first of all, I know that most of the protests were peaceful. However, people who will remain unnamed on my channel, but I will post some channel links in the description to some channels where you can go and check it out, and you can do your research like I've been doing for the past 3 months or so, since March. Yeah, 3-4 months. When COVID-19 first came out, and I had to spell it out because there are channels that are getting. I got censored on Instagram for reposting a picture that wasn't even like trying to spread information. It was just a funny picture because it was photoshopped. So I'm a single mom right now. And even though most of the protests have been peaceful, some crap has gone down. So I'm not going out anywhere, leaving my children in the house, and I'm not taking my kids' house. I'm just not doing it. And anybody that did it, cool. That's your prerogative. But there were bricks left in my neighborhood, and I live in the suburbs, and thankfully nothing went down here because I feel like the people that live here are not going to allow riffraff to tear up our neighborhood, period. But several things of bricks have been left, and so that really kind of pissed me off because it like, I'm a gun owner, and I have an alarm system, so it's cool, but it's not cool. Everything that's going on right now is just not cool. And what's more disturbing for me is that more people, like, we're more divided than ever. We have people that are like, Black Lives Matter, and then we have people that say all lives matter, and then we have people that say, well, what about this, and what about that, and I don't agree. People that are Republicans and Democrats and liberals, conservatives, I like this person. It's like, are we supposed to be listening to one another? Even unless somebody is just straight up like, I don't like these type of people, and there's nothing that you can do to change my mind, and I just don't like them just because of their skin color. But a lot of people are deleting others because some people are like, well, all lives matter. Some people don't understand, and that is not. And I'm not saying that the people that say all lives matter are wrong or right. The thing is, like, you get to a certain place mentally and spiritually where you're not going to argue with people about stuff. It's like, if you don't see that we need to be uniting right now, then you are, it's counterproductive. We need to be embracing one another. We need to be supporting one another. We need to be listening to information that is new to us, even if it challenges our current beliefs. Back in March, you guys, when I started researching this scamdemic situation, and I'm going to call it that because I've done enough research to know that and to be confident in saying that, um, something is obviously very wrong with that situation and they're not telling us the truth. And so I have consumed information that has kept me up for 2 and 3 nights in a row because I'm just realizing, like, damn, like I actually live. This is a prison. This is a simulation. This is not what we think it is. And then we have people that are still in this mentality of this versus that versus this is better than that, this president is better than this one is going to do better than that one didn't do anything for us, but this one's do. It's like a never-ending circle of violence towards one another, when what then and then the cause gets lost in all of the drama, and then it becomes political. When the heck, why is any of this political? You know what I mean? So it's like, what we do know is how we have been living is, and I have one really good, and I'm going to put it at the top because it's a non-political documentary, but it just talks about, it really summarizes, and you really have to think, like, you have to use critical thinking right now. You have to not be emotional as we want to be, especially if you're a Black person and you have dealt with oppression, you've dealt with um, BS just because of your skin color. It's hard to not be emotional, but you have to exercise that mental faculty and you have to listen to people. Like, I've gotten into it with people. People get emotional when I share information with them, and why? Because of cognitive dissonance. It is the phenomenon when you believe something so strongly and you're presented with this other information, which is legitimate information, and you're like, well, how can this be? It's like, how can this be? My whole life has been a farce, and that's how it feels. But the sooner we accept the fact that the things that we think are real are not, like, you shouldn't be fighting with people just because one likes Obama and one likes Trump. Who gives a crap? Let's get to the bottom and let's get to the truth. Oh, well, such and such is racist, and oh, such and such. Okay, be that as it may, what is the truth? What is really going on? Okay, so I posted a picture on May 28th, protect your energy, because I felt something coming, and I actually recorded a video. And if I didn't delete it, I'll add a little snippet. I was looking busted, y'all. But I, like, the 2 nights prior, I felt this energy, and then when I recorded a video, I didn't feel it anymore. Like, I felt like this mass ritual, big one, was done. And you got to get into the esoteric realms, and you have to understand that the people that run this country are all in the esoteric realms, and they harvest energy all the time. They've been harvesting it. It's been going down since January. Since when Kobe died, that's when the whole thing was activated, okay? And so, at the end of the day, for me, what is troubling is I don't even know. I want the election to be over, and then I don't even know what's gonna happen then, because, oh Lord, if just, it's so hard. Sometimes I want to share information with people and help enlighten people, but at the end of the day, it is Like nobody helped, nobody enlightened me. Like nobody was like, you know what, here's this information. As a matter of fact, someone did give me some information one time, and I wasn't ready, but I didn't violently dismiss him, and the person that was giving me this information. I listened a little bit and then I kept it moving. Everybody's enlightenment and expansion story and timeline is going to be different. But I feel like right now it's critical to listen to one another. And I want to say this, like about the whole how to fix this thing with the stain of racism and slavery. I don't get excited over crumbs. Okay, I grew up in the Maryland, D.C., Virginia area. Well, from the time that I was 11 until 27. We need tangibles. We need a check if we're going to make this right. It is disgusting that we have politicians kneeling with Kunta Kinte cloths in solidarity. What are you talking? And this is the type of stuff that frustrates me. Frustrates me because people repost this stuff like, yeah, da da da. What? And then the Black Lives Matter street. For me, this is symbolic. So we don't even own this land. We built this country for free. We don't own anything. And the road that's painted with the Black Lives Matter, and you should look into who started Black Lives Matter. No, I don't know any conspiracy theory or anything, but look into these things. Look into these organizations. See who got that money. See who got that money. The people that donate to Black Lives Matter. Shouldn't it go to impoverished Black communities? We need healthy food for the Black community. We need lessons on how to rebuild our community. We need to start loving each other, okay? We need to start supporting one another. We need to start listening to each other. Anyway, back to intangibles. We need some land. We need a check. Cut the check. It's really simple. It's really simple. Cut the check. Scrap the whole people talking about defunding the police. No, we don't need to defund the police because who am I? I can't call my neighbor to help me if something was going down. Who are you gonna call? They need to listen. It's gonna be some work, and I don't have faith that my people are gonna put the work in. I'm sorry. Because my people in my immediate life don't even want to listen to me. People in my immediate life want change, but won't even change themselves. So, I know not everybody's like that. There are people on YouTube that talk about, and that are planning to do certain things, but charity starts at home. Charity and activism starts at home. That's why I put being a mom number one, because I am helping to program my boys to be productive members of society and to have healthy relationships, to value women, themselves, and everybody. And so I know I'm rambling, but protect your energy, research, try to help people that will listen. Keep the middle road, stay in the middle road. Don't react emotionally to things, and observe, and try to be of service to people that actually want to hear what you have to say. I've connected with a lot of people on Instagram that think like-minded, and a lot of us are exhausted because all we want to do is help, and we just see people that are so married to their ideas and ideology, and don't want to look at things differently because of religion or political backgrounds and stuff like that. And that's why we're so screwed up. And, that's why we're so screwed up. So, we need tangible, we need a check. We need to check. I mean, from everybody. Like, I didn't know until like 4 months ago that the Arabs enslaved us before Europeans, and I was like, dang. Okay, so we need to check from many places, and economics is the answer. It's not rocket science. You don't need a degree to understand these things. So protect your energy. Go do some research, and this is a spiritual warfare, psychological warfare, and our souls are at stake. And energy goes, like if you're focusing on the television and stuff like that, and the anger that is being downloaded into you via these networks and stuff like that, that is poisoning you every day. Also, toxic social media. Hide people, unfollow people for real, and protect yourself, protect your ear and your eye gates, because this is no doubt war, but not, it's an invisible war. Um, Stop being so emotional about the man that runs this country. Think a little deeper. It's me tapping my nails. So anyway, so that's it. Sorry I've been rambling for, I don't have my glass on, 16 minutes. Check the description box. I'm going to leave channels where you can binge, watch, and listen to. And that's what you really need to do. You need to really figure out what's going on and have an open mind when you're doing this, because then you will be you'll be able to receive the download and information. Okay, so that's going to do it for this video. I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.